Hi guys, I'm back. I am back to rock and roll. Okay, so I'm just washing my brushes here. And so I use these potato sack towels because they are, I just prefer to use them because they soak up everything. And they're never wet. Like this is all like just paint that has gone into it or whatever, if that even makes sense. But they're potato sack towels, and I really like them. Ah, God, just got up and my foot is hurting. Oh. So I just got a doll back from Sharon, my friend Sharon, does my rooting, and you guys have to see her because she is like so fantastic. Like, look at her. Look at that. Look at behind her hair. It's all purple. Like, look at how cute she is. Look at that. Look at her hair. Oh my God. I love her, Sharon. She does such a great job. Like, I mentioned her before in my video, but mentioning her again because she totally deserves a shout out. So today I'm going to, today I want to actually just talk about the rose show. I never made an official video of how it went and everything like that because some other stuff got in the way. So I just want to say that it's always really fun to go to those things. Like it's a lot of work. It is a lot of work because you keep dolls back, right? For when you have work to sell there. But I have to say also these shows are not specifically for selling dolls. Basically a show is to show your work. It's to show your work in person and to meet people that follow you, meet fans and stuff like that, and for people to see your work in person. So to not sell things there isn't a huge discouragement because you're going to sell them when you get back. It's a lot of work, yes, to prep for something like that. But it is so worth going to. Like, I absolutely love going to the shows. That's why I do them. I mean, I am a show girl. It's just, I'm like a Las Vegas show girl. Oh my God, you guys have to come see me. Yeah, right. People would run out of the room. So, but anyways, like these shows are to show your work. And it's to share something that you share with every other artist, collector, people out there. And it's family oriented. That's why I really like it too. Like I always bring my daughter. I go to a couple different kinds of shows. For instance, I go to monster shows because I make monster babies and I'm invited to go. I got invited to Monsterpalooza, which was booked out 3 years in advance. Like you have to be approved to get into that show. And they contacted me and asked me to be in that show. So that's why I do that one, because it's like a total honor. But also the Rose show, there was a lot of babies. Like people just shouldn't be discouraged if you didn't sell all your dolls because there was probably thousands of babies there. It's just to like, don't forget that it's to go and to have fun and to experience what other, you know, with, I don't even know. Anyways, so it's for experience and it's to go and to compete and to have fun and to meet other people that do what you do. And I think the contest was really fair. Honestly, I'm just going to say, like, the babies that actually won in all the different contests, I think should have won. Like, when I walked around and for the ones that I voted for are the ones that won. So I don't think that that's so far-fetched in any way at all. And for people that are trying to take that from other people, it's just not fair. Like, get a life. Don't be hating because you didn't win an award. That's life. You know, that is life. You go to support and to have fun. And so I think the turnout was really good. I think that it'll be huge next year if people can get along. And the reason why I say that is because there's a bunch of BS that's happening right now all over Facebook. But there I go dropping things again. There I go throwing my brushes around again, throwing a big temper tantrum. Ugh. So I think that it was really fun. My room was fine. The bed was really comfortable. I didn't eat breakfast because I'm not a breakfast eater. But when I did eat the food later on at night, I thought it was really good. I actually had calamari for the first time ever in my life. First time ever, my daughter had it too. And it's so funny because my daughter Serenity, she's like, is eating it. And then she's like, what is this? And I'm like, I think it's like octopus or squid or something. And she's just like, a deer in headlights. So funny. She's just like, what? But it was really good. That was good. The pool, my husband took her to the pool and she played with everybody that was there. And so it was nice seeing other little ones. And I mean, they weren't that little, but they were old enough to go to the show, which is nice. So that was that. The shuttle was perfectly on time. When we had left, it was like to a T perfect. It was crazy. We had to wake up at 3:30 in the morning, so then we could go get on our return plane. So the shuttle came. They dropped us off. We got to the airport perfectly timing. Our flight was on time. Like, it was really, really awesome. So I'm glad that worked out really good. The showroom was really big. There was so many babies there. Oh my gosh. Like, I'm so glad that it was 3 days, because I hate 2-day shows, because I feel like 2 days is just not enough. Because it's like, especially if you have a lot of people to talk to, which I normally do, it's just the third day is nice because you can walk around and hold the babies and see what's there and this and that. And so I really enjoyed the 3 days. I prefer 3-day shows. I think the show itself was run flawlessly. I mean, it looked really good. Like, we walked down this hallway, and it was a long hallway. Like, so what? I mean, I don't even know why people would complain about that. Do you complain about walking to your mailbox every day? Like, ugh, my mailbox is so far. And then you phone up the mailman, the USPS people, and say, like, excuse me, I hate what? Oh, what am I doing? Holy crap, I just took the wrong thing. That wasn't even the right limb I wanted to paint. God, Bean. Way to ruin that one. But anyways, point being, like, I really didn't care how far the walk is. When I go to Monsterpalooza, it's the same thing. The showroom is across the way. You go from your room, you walk across the lobby, you go down the hall, like, big deal. It's really nothing to complain about at all. And but the hallway itself had photos, had banners, had like these big Christmas presents everywhere down every end. And I just think to myself, who was it that wrapped those presents? Like, who did that as their job? And see, I always think about the little things. I always think about that kind of stuff. It was even in the bathrooms too. All the bathrooms had the presents and stuff. Like, it was really, I really liked that touch. I thought it was really good. And it was a lot of work for somebody. So you need to appreciate people's hard work. So there was that. The competition babies were beautiful. They were all in a row down the center of the room so everybody could see them. There was a people's choice. And I think the competition was totally legit. When they take your babies, then they're behind a curtain. So nobody sees them. Nobody's like, oh, look at that one's a bean baby. Oh, let's vote for that one. Like, it had nothing to do with that. it was very well protected, and in, you know, I just don't even see people's philosophy on that. I just do not see that. But so they were behind a curtain and they took pictures and they showed them, then they did the judging, and then they go in the middle of the room for people's choice. The people who won also won the people's choice. So that just goes to tell you that it was an honest, totally honest judging going on, because all the people took their cards and went around and voted and won. And the people who won People's Choice also won awards. So that just goes to show you how legit it really was. So there's that. And I do like the idea of them next year, actually. I thought this would be really fun. I like the idea of them all being in onesies, though. Like onesies and just being judged on the painting skill. I don't know. I think that would be really, I think that'd be really interesting to see, honestly. I would like to see that, but that's just me and my opinion. Otherwise, like, I just don't really make a big deal about it, because I've been competing my whole life, like in color guard and dancing, and I never ever came in first place. My dance group, like, always lost. But I never changed the group because I loved the people. I loved the people. They were like family to me. So we go to the awards ceremony, and the awards ceremony was awesome. It was, I don't know, an experience. And then I can't even believe that I won Artist of the Year. Like, it, just thinking about that and being in a room of fellow artists and sculptors and people, like, it is such an honor. It was such an honor to me, like, such an honor, and I don't want people to take that away from me, because I don't think it's fair. Like, I've worked my ass off this year. Seriously, I work my ass off every single year. I go to multiple shows. I talk to multiple people. My dolls are like my everything. I mean, I'm just like a genuine person and a genuine artist. So hundreds of people said that I was very deserving. So that just validates everything for me as an artist and as an individual in this world. Like, I told you guys already, I cried for days about it, because I was that happy and that touched. Like, just to, I don't know. And another thing, too, it wasn't even the Rose that apparently judged for that. So it just goes to show you how people really want to just build you up to, like, smash you down. Like, don't let people take that away from you, and don't let people push you around like that, because ultimately it was like the happiest day of my life. Like, besides having my children, I need to get more sponges. Besides having my children and, you know, stuff like that, it was like literally the happiest day of my, it just validated everything for me. I was just like, it changed my thinking too. It like literally changed my thinking about stuff. And, it was just so awesome. I freaking cried like a baby. I hate crying in front of people too. Like, if I'm gonna cry, I'm gonna go cry in a room by myself. Like, that's just how I am as a person. Like, I hate crying in front of people. I hate it. And so, but it was like happy tears. I just couldn't even believe it. I couldn't even believe it. I was just like, oh my God, my life is now complete. That's how I felt. So, immediately after I decided that, and like the next day, we had a lot, oh my God, it's so funny. My daughter fell asleep under the table. She was like totally exhausted. I forgot what I was gonna say. This thing is like so awkward to paint. I hate getting fingerprints on it, so it's like really awkward. Anyway, so and I hung out with some really fun people, and I seen lots of people hang around in the lobby, which I love. That's my favorite part, is like hanging out and talking with people. I absolutely love that. So the turnout was good. I mean, the turnout was good. Dolphin was there. There was people from like Spain and Australia, the UK, Canada, like everywhere. I mean, it's a big show. And I think that if people just put stuff aside, like petty stuff aside, and stop complaining so much over nothing, the show will grow and it'll be huge, because they have the support of big people, like big names, big artists. And it was the first year in Denver, you guys. It was the very first time in a whole other province. Oh, wait a second. It's not a province. Wait, what do you call it? State? Just kidding. Just kidding. So, yeah, like, I think that if people just hang in there and put stuff aside, that it'll grow bigger and better. And honestly, I can't keep up with it. I can't even, like, so much drama is becoming inside my friggin' happy place. And it's like, everybody needs to, like, get detoxed from that or something. If I could invent a pill where people would just get along and not start stuff, then I would distribute that. I would distribute it all over. I would. This is the Christina kit. Her mouth is so funny. But yeah, so I think that, like, Denver was nice to go to. It wasn't difficult to get to. It was a big city. There's lots of places to eat around. I never officially had a problem with the hotel. I liked the hotel. Yeah, so I don't have a lot of complaints. I am just not a complainer anyways, because, like, I always see the effort that goes into it and everything. So I would just say, my opinion to people would be, just hang in there. Just hang in there, and next year it'll be bigger and better. Like, and if you argue with that, and no matter what, like, you won't be happy, then you shouldn't go, because it's not about being negative and disrespectful and stuff like that. Like, it's about sharing something with people who discriminate against us all the time. People from outside of the Reborn community discriminate, and so we should be sticking together, not like butchering each other on social media and stuff. It makes me not even want to go. Like, that makes me not even want to go. And in fact, I'm going to tell you something really, really serious. I never went to the second show. I went to the first Down East Doll show. Well, actually, it was the second one, but I never went back because of all the butchering that went on Facebook. I could not handle it, and I didn't want to be associated with that. And I think people really need to take it down a few notches. Like, it's so cutthroat, and it's so hurtful what's going on. It's literally teetering me on the line of, do I want to be a part of that? Don't I want to be a part of that? Not of the drama, but of the actual show itself. It's like, I feel like it's a big tidal wave. I feel like it's like people were so excited to go to this show, you know, and you could feel the excitement. Everybody was like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And so it's like this title, it's like, you know, you get sucked in, and then all of a sudden the show ends, and it's like this big tidal wave that just demolishes everything in its way. And when it pulls back again, all you're going to see is the destruction. That's all that's going to happen, is seeing destruction. And it's hurting our community, and it's hurting the Rose show, because we're the one that have to go back and pick up all the pieces. We're the Red Cross. We're the ones that are the Red Cross that have to go up, start rebuilding, and start patching, and start getting everything together, and people to come together to rebuild. Like, we shouldn't have to rebuild. You know, like, our fortress should be so strong that if it were hit by a tidal wave, we would have 5 indoor pools, and we'd be like, pool party! Pool party. Like, for real. You guys, like, let's have a pool party, okay? Let's have a pool party and not a tidal wave. So I think that for the most part, it was really fun. I loved bringing my husband and my daughter, and like I said, like, I would go back in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. But seeing all the drama, it's really making me teeter, because it's, it's just sad. But I say hang in there. Let's grow, right? Let's grow and learn and live and forgive. And you probably think I'm like stupid and sappy, but I mean, because like I'm always like, be positive, do this, be this, be this. But it's just, it comes from my heart. Like, it's making me pull back really, really strongly. And I think that after this particular video, I'm just going to see how it goes. But otherwise, like, I just don't want to be involved anymore. I just can't be involved, because my reborns are my fortress. They're my happy fortress. And I need to be creative. And I just can't, I can't have toxic sludge in my area. So I would say people just stick with it. Next year will be even better. We'll just build it and stay positive, and you'll see how huge it will become. People just need to support. So anyways, I'm gonna go, and I am going to go. Come on, phone. Bah. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Bye. My phone hates me.